Hello, PokeMoshPit. This is Armedfro here. Got an underused match versus Rizardon of Quidjat. He's going to send out his Bisharp. I'm going to send out my Empoleon. I honestly didn't think this Brick Break would do that much damage to my Empoleon, but it does a huge, a whole lot. But I'm just going to set my Stealth Rocks. I thought we would just set Stealth Rocks to each other. But right here, I'm definitely going to have to switch out of here just in case. I did see his Hitmontop and his Blastoise, so he might set up, go for Rapid Spin later on. Just leave it around just in case. I'm going to go for my purely defensive Shaman. This is my Shaman that actually I've used in 4th Gen. It's Leech Seed, Seed Flare, Hidden Power, Ice, and Protect. I decided to just go for the Leech Seed on the Switch as he switches into Flygon. Speaking of Gen 4. But right here, I'm just going to go with the Protect just to scout out what he's going to do and just get as much HP as possible. I know with one more Leech Seed recovery, he'll be at full HP. So as long as he doesn't go for a U-turn, if he goes for any other move, he's probably Scarfed. As he goes for any other move, I'm just going to stay in, take it. I can definitely take a Fire Blast, purely defensive Shaman with max HP. 100 base special defense could definitely take a Fire Blast and just counter with the Hidden Power Ice, but he misses with the Fire Blast, which really sucks. Wouldn't have done a whole lot because it's non-stab and I have a lot of HP and a lot of special defense. But right here, he's going to switch out into his Hitmontop as his Flygon dies for Hidden Power Ice. Right here, I really don't mind. I'm going to go for the Protect. Just seeing what he's going to do if he has a Rapid Spin. If he doesn't, I'm just going to go for the Leech Seed or Seed Flare, one of the two. But he goes for the Toxic, which is really interesting. I decided just to go for the Leech Seed, see what he's going to do. If he Toxic me, I can just switch out. I do have the Natural Cure. But he goes into his Rotom Heat, which is a pain in my ass this whole frickin' game. But he gets seeded, which is perfection for me because as long as I can just predict what he's going to do, I can pretty much take this Rotom Heat. It's not going to be too much. After one Overheat, his special attack goes way down. But right here, I can't stay in. I don't think I can take a stab Overheat very well. I might live, but I won't live with that much HP left. So right here, I'm going to send my special defensive Milotic just to take the Overheat. Even if he goes for a Thunderbolt, it's not going to do a whole lot. But he actually predicts my switch and actually switches into his Blastoise. I'm like, oh, okay. Right here, I do have the Magic Coat on my guy because just for this sort of situation. Actually, it was honestly going to be a lead, but decided just to not go for it, just go for the Empoleon instead. But I'm going to go for the Magic Coat, predicting the Toxic, but he actually goes for a Rapid Spin. I'm like, okay. I knew he had one Rapid Spin, that's why I kept my Empoleon around. So, here, I know he pretty much can't stay in if he goes for, I resist any move that he does, and I have the Magic Coat. So I'm actually going to go for the Scald, just either get the burn, try to get the burn, or just try to do damage to anyone that comes in. He actually switches into his Roserade, which I'm really happy I didn't get the burn there, just because this one move here. I know he's going to predict my switch, predicting me to predict the grass move, but I go to the Magic Code, predicting him to go for this Sleep Powder, and it bounces right back, hits that Roserade in the face, and it goes to sleep, which is not really too effective. It does force him to switch here, but because Roserade's Natural Cure, it will wear off right as he switches, and he's going to switch into his Bisharp. And here, I'm actually going to go into my Zip Zap, which is my Electivire. I don't know why I scarf him. It's a scarfed Electivire. I have no clue why. But right here, I'm going to go for the Fire Punch just to try to hit it as hard as I can. And the Roserade gets hit. But luckily, it has leftovers. It's not scarfed. And I think Electivire isn't naturally outspeeds Roserade. So I go for the Fire Punch again. It's going to easily take out the Roserade, but now he knows I'm Scarfed. So he's easily just going to go into his Rotom Heat, resist the Fire Punch, and I really cannot stay in here. I'm going to actually predict his Overheat and actually go into my Milotic as he goes for a Pain Split, which is a really good move on his part. I decide, you know what? I could take anything he could throw at me, so I'm actually going to go for the Scald. because it is a stab super effective move on this Rotom, and this guy is actually the biggest threat to my team right now. So decided to take the Thunderbolt pretty nicely. Special defense of my Melodic takes it like a boss. Go for the Scald, and it does a little over half, which is pretty good damage for no special attack investment. So right here, I definitely have to switch out of here. I can't stay in here. So now I'm going to switch into my Electivire, which is naturally special defense bulky. So even if he does go for Overheat, I'm pretty sure I could take it. So he actually predicted my switch, goes for the Overheat, which is a really good move on his part. But I take it with 70 defense left. Right here, I'm going to go for the Cross Chop because it's the only attack that's neutral to the Rotom Heat. And I know he's -2 special defense, so he's going to be forced to switch. Makes the bad play, switches into his Bisharp, and I go for the Cross Chop. That's going to easily take him out. And I'm just wow. I'm so happy that Bisharp's gone. So right here, he's going to switch back into his Rotom Heat, predict my switch. I'm going to go for the Cross Chop just because, I mean, Electivire is pretty much useless here. But he goes for the Pain Split. I'm like, that's fine with me. But I really predict a switch here. And I just wanted to see what he set it to. Hopefully something that my opponent can outspeed. But he actually goes for the Overheat just to take out my guy. And that's definitely going to take out my Empoleon. Sadly, misplay. You know what? Whatever. Shit happens. But he lives the Overheat, but that's going to be easily outsped. Go for the Thunderbolt. My Empoleon has no chance in hell of living a Thunderbolt from this guy, even if it is -2 with 30 HP, no way in hell. So, sadly, my Empoleon goes down, so there goes my thoughts of getting a Stealth Rocks back up. But you know what? Sorry. It's fine, because I'm going to go on my Kangaskhan, my mommy, and I'm going to go for the Fake Out just to try to kill this Rotom Heat, but he switches to his Hitmontop, and sadly, the Intimidate is going to make my Fake Out completely and utterly useless. Sucker Punches, he's going to resist it. So I pretty much have to switch out because I'm already -1 attack. Kangaskhan is pretty much known for his priority. So I actually switch in my Arcanine, which does have the Intimidate, which is really good because now his High Jump Kick wouldn't have done crap, but he misses and he goes and hits a wall or something. So right here, I decide to go for the Flare Blitz just to easily take out this guy. My bad. Derp. Wild Charge, just in case he switches to his Blastoise, which is easily going to take him out. So there's no really point of either Flare Blitz or Wild Charge, but I predicted a switch. But right here, he's going to switch into his Rotom. He doesn't take Stealth Rock because no more Stealth Rocks. But I go for the Morning Sun just to see if I was faster than him and to see if how much Thunderbolt will do on me, because I know he's obviously going to go for the Thunderbolt. Just want to see how much damage, just to gauge how much special attack investment he has on this guy. So, right here, I'm definitely going to switch, predicting him to predict my switch into my Evire and go for the Overheat, but he goes for the Thunderbolt. Another misplay. Sadly, I lose my Melodic. And, my Melodic wouldn't have done really all that much in this battle anyways. But right here, I pretty much have to sacrifice my Electivire just to take out this Rotom Heat. I go for the Cross Chop just to do as much damage as I can to this guy. Just because my Flare Blitz, because I am faster than him, now that I know that, I can easily just take him out with the Flare Blitz. It is Stab, pretty sure max attack, Jolly. Just going to hopefully easily take out. Unless last time it was a speed type, which would really have sucked, but let's see what happens. So I'm going to go for the Flare Blitz just to easily take out this Rotom Heat, and all this guy has left is his Blastoise. I could go for the Wild Charge and just sacrifice my Arcanine, but I really should not do that. I'm just going to leave him in. Switch him out just in case this Blastoise is a difference than I think he is. I'm going to switch in my plush toy. Just because I know I can take Scalds, I can take Ice Beams, just purely defensive set. And Blastoise doesn't have amazing special attack, but he gets the burn, which really sucks. But you know what? It doesn't really matter all too much. So here, I'm going to go for the Seed Flare, just because I am burned. I just cannot stall this battle out anymore with my with Sleet Seed Protect. He gets minus 2 special defense. Doesn't really matter too much. He goes for the Ice Beam. It's not going to do a whole lot because, again, defensive Shaman. Pretty awesome. So right here, sorry, I'm recovering from a cold, honestly. So right here, I'm going to definitely have to switch out just because if my Seed Flare does miss, I'm going to lose my plush toy. And I'm just going to, if my Kangaskhan does fail here, I could just always switch plush toy back in without the burn and just take him out with a Seed Flare. So right here, I'm just going to go with the Fake Out. He knows I have Sucker Punch because he's seen this Kangaskhan before and some of my other battles. So right here, right here, I'm going to predict him to predict my Sucker Punch and go for the Earthquake instead. And luckily, he does predict my Sucker Punch. It goes for the Toxic. That would have been really bad, but you know what? I can easily take him out with another Earthquake. So that's a good game, Rizardon. Thanks for watching, guys. If you liked this battle, I'm sorry about the little weird narration by me. Recovered from a cold. Thanks for watching, guys. Check out my channel. Stay classy, guys.